touched. Get touched.
Welcome back to another Get Touch series. I'm just popping them out and popping them out. I have so much footage from clients that I never shared. So today we're going to do a weave install, and it's going to be a bob, a beautiful bob. Now what you just seen is me spray my client's hair with LaFone Care's Hydration Sheen, and then I followed up with LaFone Care's Scalp Oil. Her hair is already pre-washed, conditioned, and braided in the braid pattern I chose. Now, when doing a bob, I like to tell my clients use pack hair, beauty supply store hair, because you're going to cut it up. I really don't like cutting up virgin bundled hair. Unless you're doing a wig. If you're doing a wig, go for it because you're keeping that wig. You don't have to take the tracks out. Now, moving on to stitching. Every hairstylist is different, but I like to stitch ear to ear in a U shape. And I like it that way because the hair falls a certain way. Now, when stitching, after every stitch, a knot. And to me, that guarantees that the track is going to stay in. You can wash it. It won't loosen up. It's locked in there. I love it that way. Now, as you see, I'm continuing to stitch. Now, let's say there's not a braid and you see a part. I only stitch on the track. I don't like gaps in between my stitching. So then I will stitch on a braid, then stitch on the track. Stitch on a braid, then stitch on the track. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I will stitch on a braid and the track, and then just stitch on the track, and then stitch on a braid and the track, and then stitch on the track. Now we're getting close to the leave out, and we're doing the same thing. Stitching and knotting, stitching and knotting. And we're going to continue to do that until we get all the way to the top of the leave out. My apologies if my arm is in the way. I didn't realize that I was blocking the camera. But what I'm doing now is I'm silk pressing her leave out. She's 100% natural. So I'm silk pressing her leave out. Now before I silk pressed her leave out, I went and I put LaFone Care's Silk Cream. And only a little tiny dot. You don't need a lot because you don't want the hair heavy. So I'm going in section by section and I'm flat ironing and chasing it with the comb. And the method of chasing it is to make sure that each strand of hair is smooth and gets straightened. It's the best method. Best method. Moving on to cutting. Now, again, I want to apologize because I'm doing a voiceover and I'm just getting used to the software. And for some reason, while I'm looking at everything, it's not matching up to what I'm saying. So I hope everything matches up to what I'm saying. But anyways, let's move on to cutting. Now, I use about 3 different cutting methods. I use the clippers, I use the scissors, and with the scissors, I use different, I want to say I use about 2 different techniques with the scissors. No, 3 different techniques with the scissors. And it works for me. When I first started doing hair, I used to use an eyebrow razor and scissors. Now I strictly just use scissors and clippers. And sometimes, depending on the bob, I don't even use clippers. Curling the hair. Now, I have a method. I call it my signature method. I'm pretty sure other stylists use this method. When curling the bottom of the bob, I do your just regular curling under. But when you start to get to the top of the bob, like mid-head, I go every other curl. So meaning one curl will go left, one curl will go right. And I continue to do that throughout the bob. And it gives me a beautiful look. I absolutely love this look. I use it on every last bob that I do, that I curl. It's just, I just love it. I love the outcome of this look. And I will continue to do it. I never had a client that disliked this curl pattern. Never had a client that disliked it. They always love this curl pattern, and they always try to redo it and come back and tell me that they couldn't get it.
Whipping it to the beat, she can make you feel way up. 1, 2, 3. Mirror please. In love with the new me, from cutie to true beauty. I'm about to do it. Never been touched. You ain't never been till you've been touched by LaFone. Touched by LaFone. She got that magic in her touch. Savage with the brush. Get touched, get touched. You ain't never been touched. You ain't never been till you've been touched by LaFone. Anything you show up, I betcha she can do it better. Get touched, get touched.
I want to thank you guys for watching my video. I want to thank you guys for watching all of my videos. If you have not seen any other video of mine, please go back and check those out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you thumbs up my videos and you comment. I love feedback, no matter if it's negative or positive. I feed from it. I learn from it. It encourages me. It corrects my mistakes. Again, every stylist is different. I've been doing hair since I was 10 years old, and I will tell you guys that story. I've been in a salon since I was 16. But until next time, get touched.